Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome for the first time to anyone that's clicking on this video for the first time and is seeing this face for the first time. My name is Naledi. I am a South African mom navigating expat life, family, fitness, traveling, everything in between. So welcome to my channel. I hope you like, you share, you subscribe, all the things. Okay, let's get into it. So one of the toughest dilemmas of living abroad is navigating the December holidays. If you're in Europe or the US, the school holidays are often just 2 weeks, which is barely enough time to justify like the cost of flights, especially for a family of 4. And even when you do go home in that 2 weeks, it never feels like it's enough time to get to see everyone, especially if you have a big family like myself and my husband. Now, June isn't much easier either. So it's usually summer holidays in Europe and in the US. So back home it's winter and business as usual, which makes it very tricky like to align time with your family when you do go home. So but anyway, this year, because we're fairly new in the US, we decided to just settle in. We made the decision to stay put for Christmas. We didn't go home. Now, the hardest part was knowing and seeing all the WhatsApp stories, seeing our families getting together, making memories and celebrating things without you. Now, to soften that loneliness, we decided to take a short family getaway together. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you guys how we spent our Christmas day, just to make it feel a little less lonely, you know, as just the 4 of us being here in the US without our loved ones back home in South Africa. So I hope you do enjoy this vlog. Hope you like, you comment, you subscribe, and you share the video. So in this one, this is only just part 1 of our holiday. This is literally just only Christmas Day, just to show you guys how we spent it together. So let's get into it. Hope you enjoy. So we left on the morning of the 24th of December. There's my itinerary there, helped by the lovely ChatGPT. With a long road ahead of us. So our first stop was in Savannah after 2 hours. And in Savannah, we stopped for about 2 hours, let's say, for food and getting some last minute gifts for the kids. And after a good 2 hours, we were back on our way. This is us entering the state of Florida. Savannah is in Georgia, by the way. So we went through 2 states. So we are in South Carolina, then we went to Georgia, and now we are in Florida, which is sometimes called the Sunshine State. As you can see, that's a beautiful sunset we came across, and we rode and we rode. We had a long road ahead of us. And you know, the endless, "Mommy, are we there yet? Are we there yet?" You know, we had to endure that until we arrived. This is me checking us in. And we were so dead tired. We went straight to sleep. And in the morning, my husband woke up and went to the hotel gym. There he is. This is something he does religiously, on and off holiday, apparently. So he went while we were still sleeping, and he got his workout in. And he got his workout in at the gym. And after the gym, he went outside just to explore. He went for a run just to see the outside, see Florida. And as soon as he came back from his run, we were waking up, and there are the kids opening their Christmas presents that we covered in such a rush. So, but generally they were very happy with their Christmas presents. I know they were not under a tree and all that jazz. They were inside a hotel room, but I mean, that's the best we could do. Next year we do better, or we do something different. I don't think this was bad at all. The kids really appreciated it. So I loved it for them. And my husband then took them to breakfast. The breakfast at the hotel was very kid friendly. It's like mostly a child hotel. So while they were in breakfast, it was my turn to go to the gym. So I had my workout in, I got my strength and my running in. And then soon after that, we could start the day. Oh yeah, of course, before that, not without them joining me at the gym. That's my daughter. Getting a go at the treadmill there. And so when they were done with breakfast, they came to join me, and luckily I was already done with my workout, so I could entertain them for a bit. So and then there's my son also getting a go at it. Not so successful, not his favorite thing. yet. And then soon after that, we took our family photo. That was our Christmas photo. And then, yeah, the streets were dead. It was like a ghost town. There was absolutely no cars in the street. We went hunting for coffee because the hotel coffee was just not cutting it. So we were looking for a Starbucks. None were open, which is shocking. For as long as we've been in America, there's always been like one coffee shop or two open, even on public holidays, but there were none. The GPS took us to this very, very fancy place, which had the only Starbucks that was open. So, which was a bit of a treat, you know, a surprise. So even though we were not booked at the Ritz-Carlton or JW Marriott Hotel, which are like very high-end hotels, we got to enjoy a little bit of it for Christmas, which to me is like such a nice gift, you know. Yeah, so that was the only Starbucks that was open. So my husband and I were hunting for breakfast and coffee because only the kids had breakfast at the hotel. So yeah, nice sightseeing, nice beautiful gardens. We just couldn't get enough of it until we got to the Starbucks. We drove around. It's such a big compound. We drove around and eventually turned out the Starbucks was inside the JW Marriott Hotel. And we got in there and my husband got us some coffee and breakfast, which was very enjoyable. And then we went back to the hotel to wash up and we were on our way to Disney World. Yeah, Disney World, but okay. We went into Disney World. My husband and I were more excited than the kids, of course. They really don't know much of it. I mean, Disney's not as big in their time as it was in our time. I mean, Elsa and Stitch, but yeah. We opted to go into Disney Springs and not the Disney, the Disney amusement park. We went to Disney Springs, which is also inside Disney World, but more of like a shopping complex for everything Disney, all the shops and everything, and the restaurants, and some things to play around, which I think for the age that our kids are at, this was the more appropriate. I think we'd have to get more prepared to go into the big amusement park. So we were at Disney Springs, mostly just there for brunch and lunch. And that's us taking a lovely family photo again. So the kids really enjoyed the Disney Springs. And yeah, we had a lovely lunch. We sat down for a fish and chips. Oh yeah, this they love. This big dragon made out of Lego. So you can imagine, my kids are still at the age where Legos are like the thing. So this thing is made out of Lego pieces. So they loved seeing that. They really, really, really enjoyed it. And the scenery was just outstanding. So much to take in. Gave you a little bit of Cape Town, but like Cape Town plus. And that's me over there because I must always take a photo. And that's us when we were having lunch. That's me rambling.
It's a lovely, sunny, beautiful day out. It is amazing. It feels like we're in South Africa, but we are not. It feels like we're in the middle of summer, but you know what? It's actually winter. It's winter. So yeah, so beautiful time. I hope to show you guys more about what's going on around here. And yeah, what a fun time we are having.
And with our tummies full and very tired of walking around and the rides, we eventually went home. And home being the hotel where we enjoyed a swim. The lovely thing about this hotel, it had a nice water park. So we really don't have to go anywhere actually. If it were up to my kids, we wouldn't go anywhere. We would just stay at the hotel and they'll just enjoy the water park.
Made it to Florida. My family and I have taken a short family getaway for Christmas Day to Florida, Orlando, which is about 600, close to 700 kilometers from where we live, down in South Carolina. So we are here with our kids. We booked a very child-friendly hotel called Flamingo Hotel next to Disneyland, which is now called Disney World. So yeah, so this is a trip just to treat the kids because they're on a 2-week winter break, and we decided to just come to Orlando. It's the closest thing to a South African Christmas, because although it's supposed to be winter time, it's still very hot here. It's like 26, 27 degrees Celsius. So yeah, right now we are at the poolside of the hotel. Our kids are busy having fun in the pool, the water park thing, and yeah, so we're just chilling. It's mostly just a treat for them and ourselves. We need downtime. It's been quite a hectic year. This is the time for us as a family to possibly just spend some time to reset before we get back to the hustle and bustle. So hopefully I'll be taking you guys along to tomorrow. We're planning on going to the beach or whatever else that comes up. Hopefully I'll be taking you guys along to that, and we are here until Sunday. So it's going to be quite a nice and enjoyable vlog. Hopefully I don't forget to take the camera along, myself and my cameraman. We don't forget to take the camera along so we can show you guys everything that we are seeing. Yeah, enjoy!